Well, hello. How you doing? Oh, what? You was excited a minute ago, and now you don't want to be on the video? How you doing, folks? This is me and Micus, my goofy dog, who's hyper. He's hyper because I bought him a bone. Rawr. There's your bone. There's your bone. Anyway, yeah, good boy. I wanted to say hi to everybody. Had a good day at work. Worked hard. Well, we wasn't busy, but the owners was coming, so I had to get on wipe duty, which means I got to wipe everything down, which nobody else in the entire place will do. But I did it. It's Friday. I don't have to go to work till 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I'm drinking. I'm doing Mike's Harders. This is blood orange. It's actually pretty good, but I got some of the really good ones. I got black cherries and I got apples. The apple ones are really good. The Mike's Harders. But man, I'm trying not to get political. I really am trying not to get political because I don't want my YouTube channel shut off again. But dang, there's so much happening. We are so close to this world changing and our slavery being ended. We're so close. I'm seeing all kinds of things. I guess the one thing I want to say the most is, guys, just because things look bad or because the news makes them look bad or because the media makes them look bad doesn't mean they're necessarily bad things. I mean, if you don't know there's a deep state government that's for themselves and against you, then you're stupid and I can't help you. You got to wake up. You're going to wake up. You're going to be forced to. And well, you know what? We love you. We don't want you to suffer. We don't want you to hurt through this transition. But everything you know is wrong. You've been force-fed bull butter. And now you're about to puke it back up. You're about to find out that the things that you've been taught are wrong. That there are horrendous things going on in this world. And you should have known, but you didn't. The whole world's been in this weird state of apathy. But anyway, I don't want to say anything to get my channel turned off, so I'm not going to mention any names, but I highly recommend you do a YouTube search on something called devolution. And I'm feeling close, man. I'm feeling like my currencies are going to exchange hopefully this coming weekend. It'd be perfect if it popped off on Saturday and I went and had my appointment Sunday morning and then had 2 days of spending. That would be really great before I had to go back to work. You know, concerning work, I still don't know. I'm on the fence with that one. I want to retire and be lazy, but, you know, they need me. And then I was thinking, well, what about a compromise? What if I cut back to like 3 days a week and just be on call? Well, I'd get called in. I don't know. It's a good thing to be needed, but it's also it's a double-edged sword because so there's times I don't want to work. There's times I'm standing there and there's nothing to do. Like today, there's nothing to do but get a rag and wipe things, and that just seems like a futile effort when you're the only one that does it. Oh, by the way, thunder and lightning. It's been raining and storming since yesterday. However, my driveway's holding up really well. Wow, that is a nice deep thunder. Thunder rolls. That's an old Garth Brooks song. My driveway's holding up. The end of it where it's mushy's holding up too. That's really good. I drove to work this morning. The water was over the bridge. So we had flash flood warnings. And I got to work though, and I'm going to get to work tomorrow. Because it's just, if I didn't have to work, it'd be too much like right. But I don't have to go till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so. That's weird. I open 4 days. 4 days a week. I got to be there at 5:30 in the morning before the sun's even up. Get everything done. Get biscuits started and gravy started. Because we've got these customers. We have got these locals. It's between the locals and the truckers sitting out in the lot sleeping. Wake up. Are there at. We open at 6 and they're there at 6 o'clock and 30 seconds ordering food. It's so annoying because I'm at that point, no matter how early I get there, I'm still trying to set up my kitchen. I still don't like cooking, even though I'm good at it. I still don't like cooking. But I am the best breakfast cook we got there. I've always been the guy. Before I even took this job, I was known for my killer omelets, my French toast, my breakfast. I'm good at breakfast, which is weird because I only do breakfast 4 days a week. My 5th day is closing, doing all steaks and dinner foods and burgers and stuff. I prefer doing breakfast. I prefer opening. I like my 4 days that I open, go home at 2. I don't like closing, and I know why. It's Saturday, it's really busy, and she doesn't want to give, well, she's got more cooks now. She could put me on Saturday mornings and give me a second, but I don't know. My boss doesn't necessarily do the things that I think would be prudent. But she has to pay for her. She has to take the weight for her decisions, how she runs that place, not me. Ooh, that was a close one. Like I said, yeah, you hear that, guys? It's storming. I love this kind of weather. Anyway, come home. I haven't been doing anything all day except farting around playing with Micus, my doggy, who I don't know why he gets shy when I turn this camera on. He's been hyper and pestering me for an hour now. He's my buddy. You're my buddy. And then all of a sudden, I turn the camera on. Oh no, he's got to lay down. Say hi to camera. Say hi to everybody. Micah, say hi to everybody. He's hiding. Goofy dog. He's a silly dog. Oh, I don't have news. I get news from gurus, and the gurus don't have news because they're always wrong. Somebody made a statement today. They've been wrong since World War II. Yeah, nobody knows exact times and dates, and nobody has good information. But we're hoping, man. We are hoping. I'm seeing Iraq do some great things. I'm seeing they come out with coins. If it takes $1,500 to buy a loaf of bread, why would you need coins unless you're going to revalue? When they revalue, my currencies pay. So that's what we're waiting on. 11 minutes. There we go. Anyway, sitting here, riding the storm out. That's an old song from my generation. Hanging. I'm in a great mood. My back is killing me because I've been leaning over on my knees cleaning things all day, but I'm in a great mood. I don't have to be there early in the morning, so I get to stay up late tonight. Might kick the PlayStation on. I don't know. I haven't had very good Sundays, so I'm not itching to run that place. That PlayStation uses such a lot of power. It's the most power hungry thing I got in the cabin. So I got to have several days in a row of good sun to sit there for hours playing on it. We legalized pot for recreational use in Missouri here. I voted for it because it ain't that I'm the huge supporter of pot. It's that I think an adult should be able to do what they want to. I mean, I'm about freedom. You know, I like to say I'm a patriot. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in God. I believe in the Bible, and I believe in the Constitution. You know, God says be sober, but an adult should have the ability to do what they want. So I voted to make it legal, and so now it's recreationally legal. And so I got a little bit thinking about whether or not I want to move to that. But I got, like I said, I got my Mike's Harders right now. That's what I'm doing. Life is good. I don't know. You know, the crazy thing is, if you want to go by the predictions of what I currently possess should trade for, I'll have about between 5 and 6 million. If you want to go there. I don't think my life's going to change that much. I don't think that, you know, I'm going to put that in a trust and have it pay me out a little bit every month for the rest of my life. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to stretch it out minus what I spend on tithing. You know, that's how I think I'm going to deal with this. I think I'm going to spend enough to make this property nice and probably buy another piece of property, get decent vehicles and decent tools to work with. Maybe some equipment. I'd like to have a backhoe. You know, but I don't think I'm going to let it change my life significantly. I don't think I'm going to get snooty. I will buy another Harley, and I'll be able to ride this Harley around, just me without a fat girl behind me. That's not a rude statement. For those of you, before you get upset, both my wives were fat girls, and every time I had a Harley, I had to give them rides behind me. So I had to hold up a 3/4 ton bike with a big girl on the back of it. And they think that's just an easy thing, and it's really not. So this time, I'm going to go buy me another Softail Deluxe, because that's my favorite Harley. I don't know. I like the white walls and the that moon on the wheel, on the spokes. I really like the way that the classic look of that Softail Deluxe. As long as I get the right seat for it, yeah. Now I had the right seat on my Harley before it got repossessed. This one's going to be paid for free and clear. And it's going to have the big motor. It's going to have some power. I think the fastest I had my other Harley at was about 120. Just me on it, about 120. That's awful fast on two wheels in the open breeze. It's thrilling, but it's awful fast. I'm getting a little too old to be farting around like that. I don't know. That was my midlife crisis. Everybody has a midlife crisis. Some people try to finance a Ferrari. Some people try to finance a Mercedes Benz. I tried to finance a Harley. That was my midlife crisis. I got through it, but I want another one. I enjoyed that. And I'm getting my lungs back. Yeah, I know. I should quit. But I'm getting my lungs back. They're coming back to me slowly but surely. I can do more and more every day. When I first got this job, 5 hours was brutal. And that was just doing dishes. Now I'm working as a line cook 8 hours a day, and I can handle it just fine. It's when the boss comes to me and says, do this, do this, do that. Of course, I don't know whether she gets pissed off whether I delegate it out or not. But as the cook, I run the kitchen, so I delegate. There's things I don't want to do. I delegate it. That's, a privilege of moving up in the company. Ooh, another deep rumbler. That's a good one. I love storms. It's a really good one. I love storms. I do. Even when the weather's tornadic, because I live on top of a hill, tornado's going to come take this place. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go. I got this place setting in the right spot to hit to just eat a tornado. I don't know. You gotta. It relies on the on faith in God. But you need to go look up what grace is. You need to look up. See, people, you guys got the wrong idea about God. Everybody thinks God is this. It was like the Bruce Almighty quote where, God is guy, with a magnifying glass burning an anthill. That's not God. The whole purpose, he sent his son to die. The whole purpose is because he wants us to be healed. He wants us to be healthy. He wants us to be maybe not wealthy. Well, yeah, I will say wealthy, but he wants at least that he wants us all to be right. But you gotta jive with him so he can do it for you. You can't keep turning your back on him. You got to work with him to let him bless you. It all goes back. Here's a secret folks don't get about God. It all goes back to the book of Genesis. God gave us dominion in this world. God made us the boss here. So if you want to see God's miracles, you got to agree with them and you've got to speak it into this existence in this world. Your faith is what takes God's power and blasts it out into the universe to get God's blessings to fall back on you. That's how that works. It is biblical. You got to look it up. You got to research it. That's why I keep telling folks, have faith. Have faith. Faith will move a mountain. Got me out of a gigantic hole with a minimum wage job. Faith will do you. I wasn't meaning to preach. So I'm not going to apologize for trying to, what would be, educate's not the right word. Encourage you to go look at the authority and read your Bible. But God can't do anything in the world he gave to us because he's not a liar. When he says, we're the boss here, we're the boss here. People blame God when it's us and other scumbag humans that do things. That's not God. Everybody wants to blame God for the bad stuff. No, God made us the boss here. It's on us. So if you want to see blessings of God, you got to ride with him. You got to pray to him. You got to read his word. You got to believe. You got to understand the dynamics of seed time and harvest and the dynamics of, and you got to understand what grace is, what your place is. When you become a Christian, you're automatically elevated. So now you got to elevate your mind. And that's all the preaching I'm going to do. I tell you what, you really want to understand, I suggest that you go to Dwayne Sheriff Ministries and listen to this dude. He is touched by God directly, and he has the answers. It's a lot of listening, but Dwayne Sheriff, he's a preacher of Victory Life Church out of Durant, Oklahoma, and he is touched by God with wisdom you would not even comprehend. Go check him out. He'll teach you a lot. You think that book ain't right? Oh, it is. And he will show you things that'll fry your mind. And he'll help you understand your place here, that you are supposed to be ruling and reigning. And you are not just a child of God. You're grafted into his kingdom. And you're blessed. Blessed coming and blessed going. So it doesn't matter. I feel blessed. I'm happy. I know I whine about my 10 by 24 cracker box, but you know what? I'm not unhappy here. I'm not. I like my little place. I like my property. I like my life. He knows what would make me happy, and that's what he gave me. I agree with him, and I get blessings all the time. So, you know, don't know why this turned preachy. I really don't, but it did. And go check out Dwayne Sheriff. He's the he's the Paul of our time. And if you don't know who Paul is, he wrote 2/3 of the New Testament. And Dwayne Sheriff is the Paul of our time. Go check him out. All right, enough religious speak. Things are going great on the RV front. I'm hoping for this weekend or next weekend. It's raining, storming, but I don't have to be at work till 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. That's a good thing. I'm going to probably turn on the TV, watch some stuff that'll turn my brain to jelly. Just having a happy time. So you guys take it easy. I'm going to get on off of here. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.